Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Good day, good day, good day. Yes. About to stream for at least 2 hours today. Would have been on here a bit earlier, but wife and I ran some errands. Let me share the stream. She actually went back out, go get some cream and stuff, Cokes and cream and some veggies for dinner tonight. There we are. Man, there's this other new game out for the PS5 called Returnal. I actually want to look up the cast of that because the protagonist, the female protagonist, I think it's just that's the only choice is the female character. But she sounds like she sounds like, I think my brain is going to mush. Talking about this game Returnal that came out on PS5. It's got a female cast, main character, and it sounds like what's her name from Alien? And I said her name like a minute ago, and now I can't even, before I started streaming. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. Cast. Oh. A woman named Jane Perry. It sounds like Sigourney Weaver. That's her name. Fuck. For a moment, I couldn't think of her damn name. Drives me bananas. Lan, did you happen to catch the small little add-on video that I added last night to my channel? Since the stream, the game kind of locked up on me when we completed, when we arrested that guy on the planet, when Drac was wanting to like drop him off. What? Cool, man. Glad you were able to see that. Because as soon as I was done streaming yesterday, I reset the game. I closed out, went to dash, went back in the game, and it picked up right at the end of the fight when it loaded. It went to the whole scene of Drac holding the guy upside down, and you had to make a choice of whether to save him or drop him, stuff like that. Well, and also the scene where he got knocked out by that gas from that fruit or whatever that was that other Krogan was holding. But I edited that all out. I recorded that, but I edited it. I deleted it because I didn't want that in there because we already saw that near the end of my stream yesterday. So we should be on the Nexus, wherever I left off at yesterday on the video. We got to go back and have a beer with Drac on Kadar, I think. Now, I was talking about I'm going to get me a Glock for work and for personal, protective, personal use, but also for work if I get to use it at work. It's a Glock 19. With tax and everything, it's going to cost me $645.17. So I got to save my money up for that. Yep, we are on the Nexus. Alright, and meet Drac on Krala at Krala Song. I believe that's on Kadar. Or that big snowy, or not snowy, that big sand planet.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal. Top scientists have few answers as the dark energy anomaly
Let's see what's his name is in the jail cell.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported.
Yeah, there he is.
Security is investigating.
Nothing gets him. What is this in here? Doing sit-ups. Another prisoner.
Art Marchero advises stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
That's Spender. I can't talk to her. Or him. Him or her.
Stasis revival
Hopscotch. That's the name of that game I was thinking of the other day. Hopscotch. That's what it looks like she's doing when she's going down the ramp. Playing hopscotch.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations.
We woke up a little late today.
You think you may be eligible.
So it's 7:30. We woke up around 8:30. Took a shower, then we went walking. Then we went up to that gun and leather store. Looked around at their accessories and stuff. What? Hmm?
Please be mindful of guests visiting the Cultural Exchange Center. As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative we ask that you extend your courtesy and cooperation to our new neighbors.
They asked my old boss if I come back to the previous company where I used to work for, if they will train and get me passed for my armed security license, so I can go ahead and start doing that, and then I can start saving my money for my own personal gun.
All systems green.
Oh, over here. Govercam? Don't, oh yeah, I've been there because I've scanned all the planets, but it's a really nice day today over here, Lan. It's really nice outside. Clear blue sky. I thought about just doing some yard work today instead of getting on the game, but it's not that bad outside.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Oh, we are at Kadara.
It's a
Yeah? It's okay now. You lost me. Oh, man. 66 degrees outside.
Bad weather.
Oh, yeah? Wow. You got bad weather and I got nice weather.
Do I even want to know?
Hey? Oh, this? Some idiot who got talked into a headbutting contest with me by his buddies.
Ah!
Some buddies.
Hey! You!
Not in my bar.
I know you. Nexus. Your people hurt my friends. Now, we're gonna hurt you.
Looks like someone wants a fight. You up for it, Ryder?
Look, I came here to drink with friends, not fight you.
You really think you can stop me?
Just what do you think you're doing?
Damn. Go, Sarah. Damn. Damn. That's kind of cool. Well, here we go.
Balls almighty quads, I'm getting too old for this shit. Hey, Ryder. Do me a favor. Don't tell Cash about this.
Oh, she's hearing about this.
I got you covered.
That you do, I just don't want her to worry.
Damn. That was fun. That was well worth it. That brought a smile to my face.
It happens a lot. What can I get you? Don't say surprise me.
Ah, surprised me.
So what's the latest in Kadara? The Collective made their move and failed, thanks to you, I hear. Can't believe Reyes was the charlatan. Bastard's still got an open tab. As for Sloane, she's grumpy as ever. Bumped up outcast security looking for Collective stragglers. Anyone know where Reyes went? Nope, he's long gone. I doubt he'll be back. Whiskey, neat. That's the only way we serve it.
You know, Kadara ain't half bad. Nexus could learn a thing or two.
Why do you drink here instead of Tartarus?
This place has Umi. She gets me. Or at least she keeps pouring.
How does this place stack up to the Krogan colony?
Hard to compare. The colony's ours. It works for Krogan. But these exiles are onto something here if they can just get along.
I assume you have opinions about Sloane.
As much as Reyes lied to us, I wish he was in charge. Sloane's gonna ruin everything good about this place.
So Reyes was the charlatan.
I don't like anyone I can't trust, but he seemed to be doing some good. Kind of a shame.
Don't have too much fun.
We'll see.
I gotta show Cindy that fight later on. She wasn't here to see it. She's at Walmart still, I believe. She went to get coffee cream, Cokes for the house, and maybe some green beans for dinner tonight. And she still hasn't texted me yet that she's on her way back from the house yet. Or on her way back from Walmart. Let's see what's next on the to-do list. I guess we'll go to Aya. Meet up with PB there. Right. Wrong way. Reyes is a pretty good fighter for hand-to-hand combat. Don't let that cute face trick you. I wish the share factory that I use had a Mass Effect Andromeda or just a Mass Effect intro-outro thing I could use for this game. My options are very limited. I try to choose something cool. There's one on there for Cyberpunk, and that's it. And then they got the metal one that I used. They got an 80s one.
Ryder, Lexi was looking for you.
They've got a news one.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Cash. Ryder, I'm worried about my grandfather. He likes to act tough, but he's still an old man and he's been through a lot. We just talked. He said he's fine, but I could tell he's hurting. After I nagged too much, he promised to go see the ship's doctor. Can you do me a favor and make sure he does? I need him alive a little longer, please. So he did get hurt from that bar fight.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Okay, Sam. We haven't even been back to the Nexus yet.
Move your arm again?
Readings won't change, Doc.
Your prosthetics are syncing properly. Your neuropathy-induced pain levels are consistent.
Hey, I'm used to it. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You keep fighting smart, you hear me? You don't have much left in terms of organ redundancies.
Nah, it's fine. I don't mind.
Everything okay? This looks like a lot. It is a lot. Just nothing he didn't already know about. What do you mean? He's fine, just old. And missing too many parts. And too stubborn for his own good.
You love me just the way I am, Doc.
Don't get off that table until the scan is done. Can I ask what happened?
Arm, side, hip, part of my leg.
The bar fight.
Strain balancing threading across my spine. It's all prosthetics and implants.
That's a lot.
Made it through the Krogan rebellions. Watched my culture disintegrate. Survived centuries as a merc. And all sorts of pirate shenanigans. 1,000 years of combat experience. All it took was one idiot with a pack of frag grenades.
Damn.
It must have been hard.
Yeah, it got pretty bad. I hit some dark moments. Implant rejection after implant rejection. Prosthetics not syncing properly. Everything hurt. A lot. All the time. No purpose to anything.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. I fell right into that pit. Almost. But then some shaman shows up, drops the tiniest little baby girl in my lap.
Cash?
This one's dying, he said. Not worth the trouble, he says. Useless is what he meant.
That's awful.
It's practical. Krogan gave me a purpose again. Wasn't just about me anymore, so I got help. Learned how to take care of myself, take care of her. And she took care of me.
You found a way to live again.
We sure did. Wasn't easy on either of us. I'm old, stuck in my ways, and Cash has wanted to change everything since she could talk. Raising Cash taught me an important lesson.
And you're going to tell me all about it, aren't you?
Damn right I am. Parents aren't meant to be a goal, or a finish line. We're the starting line. Where you go from there, it's all you. Remember that.
Going through the readouts from the KEP facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities. I saw another of Dad's memories. I was in this one. Scott, too. We were home visiting. Dad told us about going through the Charon relay. So you got your sense of exploration from your father? We joked it was in our DNA. Then that part of him lives on. I saw another memory that Dad locked away. The day my mom died. I'm sorry, Ryder. Even in her last moments, Dad couldn't accept Mom's death. It's hard to let go of the ones we love. If you can't run from it, use it. Guess that's what he did. I'll let you get back to it. I'll be here if you need me.
I thought I chose the same one a while ago. That's why I was like, ugh. Because there was two different ones.
Now orbiting Kadara.
I gotta go put the fish in the sink here in a moment. Let it start defrosting. I'm gonna have some grilled salmon, some green beans, and some corn, some carrots for dinner tonight.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
Your survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city. I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested Kiloa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Outpost supplies and EOS. I'm gonna go talk to PB first. Excuse me. Burping. I want this get that game Returnal, but it looks very challenging. I'm just like, I want to play it, but I'm probably gonna get my butt handed to me a gazillion times. She looks drunk.
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors? Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah. You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
Acha. I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now?
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, writer. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh? Nope. Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
Ah, you're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
That's awfully understanding of you, Ryder. You're a good egg. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
You're a good egg. Wait for baby to learn more about the Remnant. Though we don't know much about the Remnant or its creatures, creators, we've determined the Remnant were present in Helios long before our people. The Remnant's purpose appears to be the same as the planetary vaults, to transform a world into a thriving, beautiful paradise. Before the arrival of Pathfinder, Ryder in Revolution 826, modern attempts to interact with the Remnant had been unsuccessful, but we've been able to coexist with them peacefully here on Aya. Hmm. Well, that's not too far away. It's downstairs. I think I'm going the right way. Maybe. Or not. Oh, this door.
Effa should have come to me.
Axel, I'm all right.
You almost died. What's she doing here?
I asked the Moshai to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. She risked her life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I want to be allies. Equal allies.
You don't even treat your own equally. Isn't that why the Krogan left?
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't
What?
used to be like this.
What a dick.
Curious. Brilliant. But the Ket... Even without exaltation, they change us.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but... His hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
I gotta read an email from PB again when I get back on the ship. Pardon me. I'm burping. We watched both of those episodes, the Bad Batch, last night. It's pretty good. I liked it. I can't wait for the next episode. I think I'm going the right way. There's got to be a way to get downstairs. This might be it right here.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
My people on Kadara are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
He also needs seeds, but I didn't see that as part of the same quest.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. Tan out.
I've never lied to a director before. Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
If something's wrong, I need to know.
Maybe you can help me fix it. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but None of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
I need to return the antibiotics. And find my way to that's fast travel. My wife's finally back home.
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank. More of your outposts need help, if you have time. Volt's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them a boost. The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
I'll see what I can find.
Now I gotta get a solar grid. Welcome back, buddy. Got it? Got everything? You're excused. Hungarian lady.
You work on the solar panels. Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Ugh. Yep. Here I am going in the wrong room again. Pathfinder, yes. Do you believe in magic? In every unreal song.
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Vold.
They'll be happy to see this. No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
What about the seeds? Additional task. Yeah. The seeds. And I gotta talk to people. Took you long enough. She didn't hear me.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Ven? Thought you'd be in a resistance holding cell.
That was Ephra's plan. He wanted to throw me down a hole once he got his precious answers.
Mm.
The Moshae convinced him to release me here. I volunteer and they let me see sunlight.
You didn't trade one cell for another, after all. And you get fresh air.
And servitude, dressed up like forgiveness. The Moshae keeps her high ground, and I'm the traitor who gets a second chance.
She didn't have to offer you mercy. You certainly don't deserve it.
Think I don't know that? I should get back to work. They're not paying me to stand around. Oh, that's right. They're not paying me at all.
Wow. Oh, I thought that was the teleporter thing. Here it is right here. What'd you get? Oh. Put the fish in the sink, by the way. Okay. Okie dokie.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them.
Level 39. Whoop, whoop. Okay.
The Moshae said you remember when the Ket arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared. Why my father mourned for months.
I can imagine how terrifying that was for a child.
What frightened me was seeing how helpless my parents felt. All our leaders were confused and fearful. The terror made us hesitate. That's when the Ket struck. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
Hey. Cindy. I gotta show you a cool scene in the beginning of my stream later. Sarah and Drac get into a bar fight. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
The Moshe said you'd want to hear my experience with the cat, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown. Security concerns due to the cat. We were supposed to land on a nearby moon and wait for the all clear. Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a cat transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
Wow.
You can't have been more than a child when that happened.
I was old enough to know life would never be the same.
Wow. The cat remind me of the Borg from Star Trek. Because they capture people and assimilate them. They change their DNA, basically changing them into their species, but kind of like drones, overriding their DNA completely.
The Moshe said we should speak. You remember the Ket's arrival?
One of them came to our city on a vow to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
Now I know why my arrival had everyone on edge.
When I saw you walk with Paran through our city, I hoped that the guards would kill you. I will never trust outsiders again.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, wrong one. Time to impress. They only got 2 points on that level.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
Gotta wash some clothes. Oh.
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
She's not drunk now. She's just kind of sitting there thinking. It's like their cafeteria area.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. We're not good enough, Pathfinder.
Wow. Okay, I was not... wasn't expecting that kind of outcome from that conversation.
I'm not selling to aliens.
Well.
Pathfinder.
Doing okay?
Who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
Invest in your personal protection. Shield yourself.
We have to be careful not to trade away too much of what the Nexus needs.
Trust me, I'm running everything by Kesh.
We're still good. Vestaran? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
Bet that was a sight.
You were an unexpected outsider. Not really a laughing matter.
Missing something crucial. I'll probably have it.
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Paripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few Kiloa or Elmok.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy a Paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
I'm probably growing the wrong way. Yep, been there before. This is like going to the zoo or like the aquarium in Chattanooga or something. All these plants and these jungle sounds. That's what it reminds me of. Hearing all these jungle-like sounds. I'm going to ask one of my friends that had his second shot go. So when I think about it, it makes me nervous.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We have credits, but little to spend them on.
Think you might spend them here? Could be. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
What makes you think I can help?
You found Aya, maybe you found my supplier. Can't hurt to ask.
You're one of few people here willing to give me a chance. I'll take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Kolo.
What's up, big man?
Find him, his supplies.
What's up,
Come
baby?
back and prove you're helpful.
What you
Then
doing?
maybe we trade.
You doing okay? You enjoying your day today? Hmm? My dog's looking at me. What's up, baby? Hmm? What's up, Mr. Brown Eyes? Daddy loves you. Daddy loves? You're a good boy? Yes, sir. I may go out after I'm done my stream and cut my backyard before it gets too thick.
Ambassador Realis said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder. I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer, but I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
If you put in a request, someone will get back to you.
And if they refuse? I'll have to think about it. Thank you, Pathfinder.
If I go to the Tempest, I'll be leaving the planet. I'm gonna have to get me some stronger allergy medicine. Okay. I would love to work for Tesla, but we would have to sell our home and move away to another state. What is going on with the water over here?
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ambassador Rialis sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
That's a weird thing to say. How'd he threaten you?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was the big gun he was carrying? He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but dial it down. We're guests here.
Exactly. We shouldn't have to put up with this. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters, see if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Okay. That was an interesting conversation. Now, did he put the gun to his face and threaten him?
My team needs me. The cat will push back.
You can't go out there again. No one's lost you.
Nope, there he is.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well, until now.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya,
But he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
He thinks you want him dead. Tell him what you just told me, and let's move on.
Thought I was clear the first time. Maybe his translator malfunctioned.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Okie dokie. See how close I am. Oh, way over here. What you doing, big man? Are you comfortable down there on the floor? Why don't you get on your bed where it's comfy? We bought him like this $400 bed years ago that I saved up money for, and he's laying on the floor right next to it. He's a silly boy.
Director Tan wasn't thrilled with the results of the Nexus exchange, but I appreciate your help regardless. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Oh, that was a weird.
Do you know about the Vassal?
The voice
the
is
Angaran
different.
lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya.
I've heard of it. Why?
Yeah, it might be.
Angara are selling their slots to come here so our people can stay in their place.
It's a carpet floor.
Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
What are you doing, big man? What are you doing? There's nothing in there. What you looking for? Are you bored? Then you go to Kadara, get some get beer from bootlickers. Kadara Port. Search for Morga. I gotta go get snacks also from Kadar Port for the movie night. I think that's probably how I will complete the loyalty for Liam. I'm not sure about Vetra. Or Peebees. I think Peebees has something to do with the remnant that she's been working on the entire story. Well, she made that remnant pet that helps me out during a fight, but she's been working on something else too, I think. Alright. Before you left, I think. Before you went to Walmart. It's been over an hour.
PB said she wanted to talk to you.
Hey, I've got new remnant project in the works. It's gonna be big. Come say hi in my room on the Tempest, will ya? Yangara have a bar, where PB got tipsy. She's a flirt, even alert, but sauced. She's a pixie. 60 hours straight, keeping your ship afloat. Does it show? Dude needs to get some rest.
Pock, Pock, Pock. You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
Hey there. You named her Pock?
Yep. Proof of concept. To distinguish her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Zap. I like it.
Yeah, it's edgy. The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me. But our new observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
I'm all ears.
So get this. We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
Your enthusiasm is infectious.
Yeah, don't tell Lexi. She'll look for a cure. I came to Andromeda to touch the unknown. To find the never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REM tech.
We can do that.
You rock. Pock and Zap think so too. So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
Looks like we're going back to Eos again. How long have I been streaming? An hour and 21 minutes.
What's all this stuff even for?
Lab equipment? It's for when you run out of big losses.
Prepping Vitcon communications.
But she's never in here.
Research to bridge. Subi, what's all this stuff for?
Oh, the lab equipment. These days I use it when I run out of drinkware.
Called it.
Suvi, play the full distress call from Prodromos.
Right away.
Prodromos.
This is the Initiative Outpost Prodromos on Eos. We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
Could use more information than just hostiles and the worry of escalation.
Could be he's worried it's not a simple attack. If someone's willing to risk attacking Prodromos, your first outpost...
They're trying to make a point. That's the last we heard? Nothing else?
No rider, but also no alarms. The orbital buoy isn't showing any major traffic. Bradley's military, all about the prep. I bet it's a brownout to present less of a target.
Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
Wow.
The distress from Prodromos is repeating.
We need a closer look.
I hear that.
Oh, okay. I forgot to take him out of my pocket. They put on the space brakes. See, I've got Drax loyalty, Kara's loyalty. Now I need to get Liam's, Vetra's, PB's, and Jaws. What's that sound in there? Oh.
Descent is green.
Okay.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Sorry to keep you in the dark, Pathfinder, but there are eyes on this planet.
We didn't see much traffic from orbit.
It's there. But hopefully you can get ahead of this before it turns into something bad. See you soon. Thanks for coming. Knew you'd be up for it.
I need answers. You said there were hostiles inbound.
We've had raids. With all our scientific gizmos, we expected pirates. But not this.
4-5, repeat. Stockpile complete. Waiting for beacon. Launch on detection. Repeat. 1, 2, 3.
What am I hearing, Bradley?
Here's my worry. Maybe the raids we've seen were just a decoy, so someone could do a slow tactical build-up in the Black Rock.
Tactical? You mean military?
I mean Rokar. That's why I called you instead of raising the alarm. An attack on our first outpost? Can you imagine how the Nexus would react? That's what the Rokar want. I'm nobody's fool.
Eos has been through enough. We'll put a stop to whatever this is.
I knew you would. I hope I'm wrong, Pathfinder. I didn't want to bring this kind of thinking to Andromeda. Head to Black Rock Tand. I'll transmit the nav point for the signal.
Way out there. After this, I may go out there and ride the mower on the backyard.
Almost at Black Rock Tand.
Ryder, there is no doubt it's a Rokar signal.
Understood. Eyes open.
Oh, she teleported. I didn't mean to hit that button that many times.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Bradley was right. Rokar on site.
Watch for reserves after the first assault.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh, damn. But nice of the team rescued me, like healed me or brought me back to life. They just ignore me. They don't go, "Rose down!" They just continue firing. Just ignore
Welcome
Rose.
to this world. Few of us would come, even without the kit.
Bradley was right. Rokar on site.
Watch for reserves after the first assault.
Thanks for the tip.
I thought there was a crouch button. Well, I left a mark there.
have Bradley's signal.
Right. Let's see what they were protecting.
This worries me. Roka are not pirates.
I was out here before.
This signal can call dropships to a precise location.
Hmm.
That's the Roka strategy. The scouts would have placed the beacon in the center of Prodromos.
Telling Axul exactly where to strike.
Bradley, Blackrock was a Rokar scout with a homing beacon.
Shit. Glad you put an end to that.
I'm not walking away. This is my house.
Not sure what you're asking, Pathfinder. We can't risk our first outpost.
Technically third. We lost the first two.
Promise and resilience.
What are you planning?
We use their beacon. They want a target, let's give them one. On our terms.
Site 2 is still powered. You could broadcast from the old comm array.
Bait and switch at Site 2. Let's go.
We purpose build, world by world. That's the way to keep things going.
The Blackrock signal comes and goes. You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. Eel still feels frontier. Plain, but not tame, we like to say.
Always wanted to toss a rock, these Ket turbine things.
Me too. Alright, it's gonna take forever to get to that. As much as I like driving the Nomad, the vehicle they used in the first 3 Mass Effect games is called the Mako. It's a different model than the Nomad. It has 6 wheels. It's more like a tank. It has a giant tank gun and machine guns on it. Well, I was trying to jump the rock, but that didn't work.
Heads up. Looks like a Ket construct. Sam, you have a location for this Rokar beacon?
Yes, Pathfinder. Site.
Resilience. Promise. Or like death and starvation.
Well, I know who's not naming our next outpost.
Starting Rokar signal upload.
Are they heading toward us?
The Rokar have altered course.
Now might be a good time to take cover.
Human, I told you you'd know soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They bought it. Hold until they're on the ground.
Ready and waiting.
Damn! I didn't notice the grenade till it was too late. Is that another train coming, honey? Is that another train coming?
Human, I told you you'd know soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They bought it. Hold until they're on the ground.
Ready and waiting.
Wrong button. Alright, man, take it easy. I'll be stopping at the end of this fight. After this mission, probably. I should have brought Drac with me. Damn it! Ugh, grumble, grumble. Yeah, it's a heavy assault going on here.
Human, I told you you'd know soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They've bought it. Hold until they're on the ground.
Ready and waiting.
Don't let up.
Ah! Jeez Louise. Jack's barking at somebody out there.
Poor guy. Should have run instead of putting up a fight.
After I died about 6 times.
they're losing their support.
Damn. Surrounded as soon as I teleported to that site. Damn. Oh, wow. Woo! Go PB. She freaking tore him a new one. Nexus threshold 15 unlocked. That was challenging.
Pathfinder?
The Rokar attack is over.
We'll know what to watch for in the future. It can't just be this old man and his hunches. Special thanks to our friend Jal. It helps to show we're not all on opposite sides.
Jal would agree there's a line that shouldn't be crossed. There will always be people like Exul.
Not here. We'll see to that.
How's the team holding up?
A little shell-shocked. Can't blame them.
Maybe I should say something?
If you like.
I just want to say, I'm sorry. You're colonists, explorers. We came here to live, not fight. It shouldn't have happened, and I'm sorry it got this far. I'm sorry.
So, when do we get back to work?
No apology asked or expected. We lose sometimes, but if they have the choice to keep going, they'll take it. This wasn't a good day, but it was another day. You gave them that. Your people, Ryder.
Oh, level 40. Woo woo. All right. Switch over to PB and save the game for the day. Try to get on in the morning when I get up and record for about an hour. Try to get a little bit more work done on the game. Before I go back to bed. What was that? Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.